What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video on Quant. So we're going to take a look at the weekly close. Sorry if you can hear anything outside, I am in the garden trying to enjoy this mild weather. It's not winter whatsoever out here in England, but yeah, so you close the higher low again, so high, a low, higher low, higher low. We haven't been getting higher highs, so this is what we need to see next with this week. Basically we have a higher probability of testing the top because the bulls are stepping in a bit more than the bears are basically with price. Of course the bears pushed the bulls, so the bulls came up first, the bears pushed them down all the way to here, and then the bulls stepped up from here, pushed them back up. And you can see with each time you come into this demand zone, basically you keep getting pushed up and more, even more as the weeks go by. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of failing to close below, let's get that exact for you, close below $170 basically. So this is what I'm seeing for Quant. We're basically ranging between this point and of course this top point. You can say there's a resistance here, to be honest. There is some support and resistance here. This is the level that we must break. This is the ascending triangle that we're seeing on the highest of time frames. So let's take a look at that on the daily now. So yeah, this is the resistance that we're now fighting. We're sort of in between this swing low here and this swing high. Look, we drag this, yeah, there you go. So you can see that right now. So this is the level that we must break. Let's look at the daily close because it's actually looking very healthy. We were bouncing off this 0618 with the bounces getting bigger and bigger with each candle. You can see the close was there, this candle closed up here, this candle closed a bit higher, and this closed a bit higher. This over here is a bullish hammer basically, very little wicks to the upside, more to the downside, showing you the bullish pressure. The bulls keep stepping in at 174, 170 to 174, this zone over here. So as long as we can hold this level over here, we should head up, and you use the fibs as they should be. Push, exhaustion, continuation. And so if we need to get the bottom basically, so we could measure from swing high to swing low because you haven't been breaking that low. Of course if you break it then we'd be in technical targets to the downside, but that's what we would do anyway. If we were to lose $145, we'd be heading to 127, 120 and 107. Now your target would be 107, but you can just stop at these two, and that would be basically filling in this wick, which Bitcoin has been doing over the previous dips. Now just because it has done that, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to do it again. But of course history, it doesn't tend to repeat itself, but it rhymes, and that's why it could happen again, and we would be ready for that if we lose some key levels of support that we now know. $145, this previous swing low over here. So of course you bounce from there, turn this swing high into swing low just like you did here, and look at the crazy movements to the upside. That's why we dipped so nastily, because the movement was way too vertical. And so that's why we should have just held this as support, but we had a little wick down, a little crazy madness even through this swing low. So this was like your worst case basically, this swing low here, but we had a crazy wick. So really if you want to continue this bull market, we don't want to lose 145 essentially. Of course if we wick down to here just like this, then that would be totally fine, but you don't really want to close below this because only your next support is down here at the 2 at around 185 to around $90. So that's if you were to lose and confirm this as resistance. But until then I'm not seeing that, and you didn't like going down there basically anyway because you came down and you instantly got back up, obviously over a week potentially, but since then you've been holding 170, 175 as support very nicely for over a month now. So this is all healthy for continuation. Yeah, with the double bottom here, with the ascending triangle, your breakout target is $250. And we'll just head to the 4 hour quickly. That daily right there was beautiful. So the 4 hour time frame, we've broken out of this falling wedge, which I gave you in the previous videos. Your target is the top of the wedge. You've broken out of this double bottom here, 1 bottom, 2 bottom. This is your neckline. You've back tested the neckline as support, meaning that this is now the floor, and so you should meet a technical target. So that is at $190. So we shouldn't run into any resistance really until we start coming up to here. So yeah, 191, 192, so in and around the 200 EMA, and our target is just a bit below that, isn't it? So 191, 192 is the resistance. Our target is 190. You can see that's sort of lining up with that support right there. If we look to the left, structure leaves clues. So I might even put in a line where that target is. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Lining up nicely. Resistance. You had some sort of inverse head and shoulders here. shoulder, head, shoulder, you broke out. I don't think you met the target and fallen back. Created some sort of M pattern over here, back tested that as resistance, and we met our technical target. Now once you form a pattern, finish a pattern, you form a new target. It could be a continuation pattern to the downside or a reversal, and right now we got this double bottom, back test of it, and of course carry on up. We could obviously fall back down again because we don't have any bodies down here, so if we were to ever do that, that's the reason why, but I'm not seeing that at the moment. We are in a technical target to 190, and once we run into this 200 EMA, we're probably going to fall back to the EMAs, where hopefully they form a bullish cross and it can hold the EMAs as support, and then we will see further continuation obviously to our target up here at 205/206, and once we're breaking that resistance, we're seeing quant head to $250 per quant. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the like button. We're trying to get this channel to 1.k followers, subscribers, and I know that we can do this before the end of February. Let's do it. We've been growing very well in these last 2 days, so I know we can continue this. Leave down in the comments below, do you think we're going to lose the support of the ascending triangle and fall minimal to the 145, or are we going to meet our $250 target? Don't forget, I also have my Twitter update, a Twitter giveaway, sorry, Louis_crypto. There's a free course that I'm giving away for you guys, helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you're interested in winning a free course, all the steps are in the pinned post on my Twitter, so go to Louis_crypto. Perfect guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.